Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan. I'm going to do the Patreon limited video for this week. But suddenly the Phantom events are gone, so you can't play with only play points, only the new player drafts. So I have to do something else, and I think I'm gonna play Battle for Zendikar. I have not played anymore after my disastrous pre-release Sealed. So I'm gonna play Sealed again and hope it goes better. Okay, let's try to do something reasonable out of this using the general principles of Sealed deck. But I have to be honest here, I am not good at this format. Omnath. Oh wow, I want to ramp into Omnath. What else? Emiria Shepherd should be very good, but can you really get up to that? This was very bad for me, the Gul'Ras Overseer in the pre-release, but Oran Reef Hydra seems pretty good. Okay, let's color sort this. And look at what we have. I guess this is a decent combat trick. This is a sideboard card. That's not anything. This is not anything. Except for the life gain deck then. Man. Tandem Tactics, probably better than the fortified stuff. This was supposed to be playable. I guess I could try the retreat, but I'm not sure. Unified Front goes into specialized deck. Inspired Charge and the Shepherd. White looks very, very thin. This is not playable. That's right? And this is not very good either. I guess Anticipate is barely playable. This you could play. Ruination Guide is really good. I'm not excited. Guess Flyers can be played. Oracle of Dust. And Ulamog's Reclaimer. Seems decent. Okay, black looks a lot better. The Night Watch was not very good for me either. And I guess this thing is not the best. The removal, always nice. Silent Skimmer did things. Mindraker. I think we might have a Devoid thing going here. Maybe we should try that. Guess Healer is maybe playable. How about Vampiric Rites? Doesn't seem very good. This doesn't seem very good. Bone Splinters is, of course, playable in a pinch. We don't want to destroy the lands. That's a sideboard card. Outnumbered seems good to me. Boiling Earth is a sideboard card. Warpaint is not. This looks great actually. No. Shore Strike is playable. Not exciting. 3-4 seems good. The Herald. Well, this guy, I'm so tempted. Okay, let's see if green will deliver. Earthen Arms is not what we want to be doing, right? Snapping Gnarlid is. I like Swallow Growth. I want to try it at least. Sylvan Scrying is unplayable and limited, I hear, but maybe not if you have Omnath. I am gonna play this card. Stupid fight card is still a fight card. You may pay 4. Well, it's upside. Destroy target artifact, enchantment or land. Is this main deck playable in this format? I would say not, but I'm not sure. Oh, I want to ramp so bad. Herald Catacomb Sifter. Seems fantastic. And the Blade Master, of course. Okay, what kind of fixing do we have? This is the white-green one, yes. Evolving Wild seems pretty good in this format. Guess Fertile Thicket is the thing. Looming Spires, Sanctum Ugin. Channeler, that will help me get... Okay, I'm gonna try to get Omnath into play. 8 mana for an 8/9. But then I have to go red-green. And I have the feeling that black-green is my strongest color combination. But I am pretty sure I am not... Okay, I'm gonna be blue if I try to build the processor deck, but... I'm gonna ramp into Omnath. I can't stop myself, then I probably have to play that. I think 3-color is not a thing. But maybe it is with green fixing then. So is anything black splashable? The removal spells. God, this will be such a junky deck. Okay, let's think about this without black. What do we have here? It is sort of an 18 land ramp deck trying to get to Omnath and play land. How much ramping do we actually have? We have the Channeler. We have these two enormously bad ramp cards and the Natural Connection. Can you then play the 8 mana guy? God, I know this is wrong. How many creatures? 15 creatures. Let's note the sideboard. Reclaiming Wines. I think if I play Omnath, he will win the game. He seems truly great. Volcanic Upheaval is a sideboard card. I don't believe in Earthen Arms. I don't believe in these guys. A Boiling Earth is a sideboard card. Is anything in this deck really, really bad? Scythe Leopard doesn't help me at all. Because I am trying to survive and he can't block. But I don't have anything else, do I? I could main deck a Reclaiming Wines over the... I'm gonna try that. Over the Scythe Leopard. Predator. Okay, I have no way of exiling my opponent's card. Am I giving up too much not playing black? See through haste guy doesn't look very good, but I have a lot of cheap cards. My only removal is Outnumber and Unnatural Aggression. So when I don't... 5 expensive monsters. So I am really going to be reliant on the fact that this format is slow. But I want to try this so badly. Let's ramp into Omnath, people. Is there a black card in my deck? Oh, the Catacomb Sifter. He's not good enough to splash, and then we are actually in trouble. This is like an emergency playable, but it's so bad. Are we gonna have to play? Scour from existence. We are ramping after all. I'm gonna try it. This deck is looking horribly expensive. 10-5. 1 Evolving Wilds. No double red before that, okay. Let's go with that. Crazy ramp deck. We really have 0 ways of exiling anything. And we're playing the Sentinel pretty much as a 1/4. Oh, I have such a bad feeling about this. But let's do it, people. Let's ramp to Omnath. Play your bombs. An old saying from Sealed. I'm doing it. Wish me luck. Correction. Unnatural aggression actually exiles stuff. Vance is my first opponent. Let's ramp to Omnath. There's my natural connection. There's a fertile thicket. Do I want to use that? And my first play is on turn 4. Sounds awesome. I don't know about the fertile thicket here. What's the optimal way of playing it? Oh god. Sound. Alright, here we go. That's a lot of land. If he has any sort of rush tactic now, I'm doomed. And Fertile Thicket seems super bad. So maybe I should just play it here. Oh, he plays a 1/1. That's not very dangerous. Oh, it's that guy. Definitely want him against the 1/1. Protect me while I go look for Omnath. So next turn I want to ramp. So maybe I have to use the Fertile Thicket here to get to my last mountain. But I don't want to draw another land here. God, this card is hard to use properly. I think I can draw the mountain organically. Oh, I will just natural connection for mountain, of course. Come at me, bro. Okay, I'm gonna take your combat trick. And I'm gonna make it my combat trick. Of course, it's a +3 thing. Yeah, I'm gonna call the bluff. It is a bluff, is it? It's Sure Strike. Sure thing, it's Sure Strike! But then it's gone at least, and he's down to 4 cards. 3 mana for Rampant Growth. Okay, now I'm definitely not using the Fertile Thicket, but I'm gonna play it next turn. Together with the Vestige of Emrakul. Okay, they will all get vigilance, and I will start taking huge beatings next turn. Vestige of Emrakul, protect me. Oh, look at that. Well, now taking out his red mana seems very tempting. As there is only one. Play this thing and don't use it. He just gets flying and draws a card. And it's not a mountain. Okay, even Scour from Existence seems like a good draw now. Aha! Speak of the devil, and Scour from Existence shows up. And I can actually use it next turn, but of course I will probably not use it on McKinley Patrol. Well, save a land in hand for Omnath. Multi-nursery. Oh god, that seems bad. But now we can fly over and do 2 a turn. That's not very dangerous, is it? So the question then becomes, do I want to do 3 if he does 1, but he could do 2 with the lookout? I don't think I can attack with the Vestige of Emrakul here, depending a bit on what I draw. No, I'm not gonna Scour from Existence the mountain. I am gonna defend myself. I'm gonna outnumber the lookout, I guess, because it's gonna take forever before I get there. Now I can attack. But now I really need to draw my payoff. That's the problem with ramp decks. You draw the ramp, but you don't draw the payoff. I have maybe 6 turns to draw one. So the match is still open. Okay, play something huge that I can Scour. 3/3 flyer, is that good enough to Scour? I guess it is. I am gonna Scour it. Is there an instant that protects it? The Molten Nursery kind of looks like a land. That would make it much better. I'm not gonna take 5 here, so I'm gonna kill the Sentinel. Hopefully he plays something on it. But that is probably hoping for too much. Yeah, 7 mana to destroy a 5 mana creature. That's not where you want to be. My rampy deck took down your guy. But was it worth it? I don't really know. Please don't play anything that the Vestige of Emrakul can't block now. Oh my god! Barrage Tyrant. Okay, it does damage to creatures as well. That's better. Barrage Tyrant. I can still block him though. Let's make a note of him. We are playing against Avance. He's playing white-red. He has a Barrage Tyrant. And a Sure Strike. Barrage Tyrant is 5 mana. I need to draw something. Maybe an Omnath. This land would maybe have been the land to save, so I could have 2 5/5 tokens. Looming Spires. +1/+1 and first strike doesn't do anything here. I have no reason to play a land, do I? So I'm just gonna stay at home and block. Really need my big guys. Uh-oh. But he doesn't have the mana to do it. But now he will wreck me next turn. And actually just land... Oh, for strike. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I really need to draw some business. But as I said, the ramping without the target... Not what you want to be doing. Look at that. So we fight him, we die. We fight him, we die. So we have to fight him. And that still means that we have... Barrage Tyrant must either use this guy or die to the block. So I think the most efficient thing I can do here is to fight him. And I've exiled the second card. Where's my payoff? Now he can't fly over me at least. I wanted to do it while his mana was kind of tapped down. But if he has the +2/+2 thing, I would have been dead. Okay, let's see how he does this. He might just sacrifice the Whiptail, kill my Vestige and hit me for 5. Seems like the best line. Any of my sideboard cards that can be used here? Reclaiming Wines. Yeah, I have to look at that. Uh-oh, Kozilek Sentinel. One damage. To me, I would assume. I am scared. But now he can't use the ability. Oh my god. Stasis Snare means that main decking the Vines is okay. But destroying his red mana there I should not have done. And now I die, right? No. Yeah, I die. Wow, I am really at a loss in this format. I did want to prioritize Origins, but now only the 6/2/2 drafts are there, and paying 14 tickets and not getting anything seems horrible. So I'm not too keen on that. Okay, let's check out the sideboarding here. We don't want to destroy target lands. Can we really bring in 2 Volcanic Wines? We saw 2 enchantments though. He didn't have small creatures. So maybe like this, but what wasn't good? I'll tell you what wasn't good. It was the Fertile Thicket, but we're not gonna board that out. I don't know, maybe 1 is plenty. The Beastmaster doesn't feel too great. Do I have any allies at all? Yes, that's an ally. I think I'm gonna cut the Beastmaster. I have my high end is huge. And I still have these 3 cards that should be super good. And I'm gonna play double wines. Okay, let's turn this around. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. We don't want to play first. We want to draw as many cards as possible in this sealed format. Here is Well of Growth. Let's try that. Make a 4/4, see how that goes. This snapping gnarly is gonna hit for a ton, and then it's gonna get stasis snared, and it's going to suck. Keep it. But I'm going all in on this snapping gnarlid. It looks like a huge threat. Especially with that. With Shore Strike backup. But once he stasis snares my gnarlid, I am not gonna have anything. First strike. The big mistake I made in the pre-release was trying to play two big things, but I didn't have ramp. So the reason now, oh god, Sylvan's crying is bad. The reason now I want to do this is that I really want to see if this works. Hey, I'm not gonna block. Because I'm gonna hit you for 1,000,000 tons. I hope you're tapped out, because otherwise I can't do it. You are a wild aggregate. Wow, that creature is good. I'm now gonna swing as a 6/6. Oh, the number of colorless creatures you control. And ingest. There's the channeler. I'm gonna be able to play him next turn. Crazy stuff going on here. I'm easily gonna get over the 5 toughness. Swell of Growth. Play that. I am now a 6/6, and then I can Sylvan's Cry as well. For the second mountain. Ingest. So much ramp. Yeah, he has flying. That is cute, sir. Very cute. But I bet the aggregate is staying at home. And then killing the aggregate seems like a pretty good deal. And I'm gonna be 3/3, so... yeah. It's worth it. I'm not gonna play the channeler. If he blocks with both, I can't kill them. If he has the first strike card, he also wins. But he doesn't. Why didn't he attack? Uh-oh, something that can block the Gnarlid. The Whiptail. 4/2 first strike. That's just gonna trade with my channeler. Or with the Gnarlid. And he's gonna have first strike, of course. Look at that! Let's offer the first trade. He didn't take it. Yeah, I'm still ahead. Channeler. He still has 3 cards. Yeah, Mantis, the fact that Mantis have reach will play to our advantage, of course. I think I block here. I don't need this guy. I'm trading a 5-drop for a 4-drop. It's not the end of the world. He might have a combat trick. Can I afford to take 6? If I actually had outnumber here, it would be fantastic. And now he knows I don't. I'm gonna take it. I am still in the lead. Now he has to play blocker that can handle the channeler and or the Gnarlid. And if he does, I am in trouble. Oh my god! It's 2 players as well. Wow, Barrage Tyrant is just fantastic. But I can play both my blockers and he's not gonna block, so I have to try to win here. He can do 9 damage with just sacrificing these 2 creatures. So I'm dead here. One of them will get through. Oh, we can't sacrifice the Barrage Tyrant, so I'm not dead. But I am in great danger. Kill the Blade Whirl, block the Barrage Tyrant. I go to 2. So if he has a short strike, I'm dead. And all he needs to do is to block the channeler. Oh, he needs to have another blocker for the Mantis. And he doesn't attack. That's interesting. Wow, okay, if I scour from existent the Barrage Tyrant, he sacrifices something. But doing that seems like a necessity here. And then he has 2 blockers. I get in 4 damage. Oh, depending on what is in his hand, but I am doing it. Oh, Sentinel gets a plus. Pretty nice top deck. And then I just attack with everything. And even if he has a bolt or any removal, I am not dead next turn. And I will get some damage through, so I can probably take him out next turn. I am such a fish, but Scour in this format. Scour from Existence seems okay. If there are bombs that you need to deal with, like the Barrage Tyrant. Stasis Snare might be in his hand, actually. He doesn't have very good blocks here. His creatures will die. No matter who they block. So that seems like a good block. And that. But he still takes 4. And even if he can deal with one of my guys... Oh, he can have that thing that his creatures doesn't take damage. And then I will lose the game. Oh, just reproach. Okay, a lot is hanging on you, pretty crappy little creature. Yeah, 3/3 flyer works. Omnath. Hasty dude. Well, let's trade here then. Now I'm top decking like a boss. Yay, Kozilek Sentinel gets haste! Swing! 1 point. If I lose this now... I'm going to be sad. But I don't have any way of dealing 1 point of damage to him without creatures. Okay, so his hand is 3 stasis snares. Stasis snares? Stasis? Stasis? How do you pronounce it? Yes! Okay, the Beastmaster has to be better than the Reclaiming Vines. That can't be right. I would have destroyed the planes there for him. And it would probably... It's really hard to know when you should do that or not. Okay, let's turn this around, people! Where is Omnath? Oh, I have a curve. Except that I don't have red. He mulligans. I keep. He mulligans to 5. Yes! Let's crush this guy. Omnath. Team Omnath for the win. Go Omnath, go. Go Omnath, go. Okay, I should be able to take out someone in mulligans to 5. But it's not as bad as it was before. With the new mulligan rule. He puts a card on top. Snapping Gnarlid seems pretty awesome. Please don't play land. No, it's just Sandstone Bridge. I am actually also at the mulligan to 5 now because I don't have red. But as soon as I have red, it's the Blade Whirl! It's the Blade Whirl! But he only has 3 cards left. 2/3 the Void. So how am I going to get stuff exiled for him? Mountain! Please, mountain! Or one of my ways to get a mountain. It's a mountain, people. Do we expose it now? Maybe we don't. No, of course we don't. Mr. Norlid! And in the left corner, Snapping Norlid. Arrgh! Snapping Norlid is mad. Snapping Norlid is like Honey Badger. He doesn't care. He will get you, sir. Koselex, Stupid Sentinel. We know that guy. So now we're not getting through. But Void Attendant will keep us covered, so we are attacking. Are we attacking? Yes, we are attacking. We are attacking. Ah? God, I bluffed him. How did I succeed in doing that? Void Attendant, attending the Void. How are you doing, Void? Do you want a drink? A cocktail, perhaps? Void Attendant will block. He's not afraid. But he doesn't have to. Tunneling Geopede. 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. So we play the mountain. And we charge in with the Norlid. Question is, do we even want to use Shore Strike here? Yes, we do. Now we don't have to. Vestige of Emrakul. Got team blocking. Ready for action. 1 more mountain would be nice. But the big thing here is to not lose. Everybody gets first strike. That's gonna hurt. Or will it? Okay, I'm gonna get a 4-4 guy. And still have Shore Strike and outnumber, so I should be able to do something nasty here. So swing. Stasis Snare can of course deal with anything here, but Natural Connection doesn't need Stasis Snare. Oh, it doesn't matter if he Stasis Snares. Oh, get the land! Get +1/+1! It's the best combat trick ever! Hint, it isn't. So kill that guy. I have 4-4 first strike. So now I have to use my Shore Strike as well. But I'm still going to die. But otherwise I just lose my guy. So in the end we lost 2 cards each. And that's pretty good against someone who has mulliganed twice. No cards in exile though. Why doesn't this exile? God damn it. Okay, I guess I have to... Which creature is more dangerous here? Outnumber could fizzle. I can only cast it when he's tapped out. If I play this guy first, I am safer. Save the land in hand. Now I can attack. Both trade favorably with the Blade Whirl. So why don't I just kill the Geopede now, so he can't surprise me with a combat trick on that. So I do. And then I charge in with these guys. Sweet! But then, of course, still he mulliganed to 5. Okay, I'm not gonna scour him. I am gonna scour him if he has a combat trick. And then I get to make a Scion as well. Here they come. Okay. Is there a Wrath effect? Okay, now I need to scour something huge like that. Something huge like that guy. You have first strike. Use it well, sir. And Scour from Existence is once again good. It received a horrible rating in the set review, but can't help it, guys. I'm liking it. Then, once again, he did mulligan to 5, so... Yay! Haste! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I finally won the match. I did actually win the first match of the pre-release through blind luck, and this was pretty much blind luck as well. But let's go on! Alright, time for round 2. Hi, good luck to Enarch 13. We don't want to play first. Tell me if that has now generally been agreed upon as wrong. 5 lands, unnatural aggression, a Sylvan's Crying. Can you keep this even in a ramp list? It's a 6 land hand, right? I have to mulligan this. Yeah, an unnatural selection isn't very useful. So I'm gonna mulligan it. He mulligans to 6. This is almost as bad. He keeps 6. I cannot keep this. I will get the mulligan though. And I can throw away land. Okay, I'm keeping it. But now I really have to find some business. Look, the mulligan is working. Put that on the bottom. Now I need to draw business. Evolving Wilds for another forest. Blister Pod seems not very good. Unless you have something to sacrifice it to, I guess. Oh my god! This card is now super duper mega bad. Talk about the best case scenario card. I will reveal nothing about my intention here. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get run over. Here comes the Blister Pod. If it had ingest, I would be more impressed. Get the land out of the deck. I think that actually matters a few percent at least at this point. Get a forest. Get business. Yeah. Okay, this must be like maximum Bad luck. No, he didn't have a 2-drop. That would have been bad. So I need 2 or 3 drop now and things will start to look good. And he doesn't have a 3-drop. That's so lucky. And I draw yet another 6-drop. I gotta play the Beastmaster first to like attract removal. The thought that I could play Swell of Growth on his creature occurs to me, but yeah, of course I'm not gonna do that. Still 3 turns from being able to do anything. But if I am allowed to do stuff... Oh, he misses the land drop, people. I am gonna get stuck on 5 mana. Jesus Christ. Okay, I have 2 more chances of drawing a land. Well, if my Beastmaster sticks, it's gonna be fantastic. Okay, finally has a creature, and it's just a 2/3, so not the most dangerous. Blister Coil, Blister Pod does its 4th damage in the game. Do nothing until turn 6. Omnath! Okay, if I don't draw a land next turn, this is gonna be pretty horrible. I think it's the game if I don't draw a creature next turn. I mean a land. Yeah, and now he plays a 5 mana beater. No, he doesn't. That's a land. And I can get another land, and that's super important here actually. So any land will do for Omnath. So now I can play the Hydra, but he surely has some removal. I'm gonna play the Beastmaster still. Yes. Cards at the bottom. Five mana, I can do nothing. So I'm gonna be at 10 when I start to land the big boys. I could keep Outnumber open if there's any point to that. And I actually have to take out the Griffin. I want to play Omnath when I have 8 lands, really. But I don't think I have that luxury. He should have killed me by far a long time ago, but he hasn't. And now this game turns interesting. And he doesn't have anything. So I play the Beastmaster. And outnumber the Blister Pod I will only do if he has a combo trick. I fully expect to be Stasis Snare here or something. So should I be using Unnatural Aggression here? If he taps out, I will. Will I? Oh, he doesn't have it. But now he might be able to fly over me. I only have 2 turns to live. So Unnatural Aggression and the Landfall dude. I don't want to give him an extra mana here. But I can kill the Landfall dude. Can I get to 3? Okay, Unnatural Aggression. And +2/+2 doesn't save him. He will block. And I kill the 1/1. I play Valakut Predator. And I kill the 1/1. But I could kill the other flyer next turn as well. No, I kill the 1/1. I don't want him to have the mana. He must have something in his hand. And as soon as I find the land, I play Omnath. I think I can raise 1 Griffin. How big is it? The Giant Growth is +2/+2. Here's a Defender. That kind of sucks. I choose the line of killing the mana creature because I think he has to have a 6-drop in his hand at this point. I know that I could have killed the Griffin, but I figure I can raise it. It's an ally. It's the Hydra, right? Got to put power on the board. And Omnath has to die. And next turn... Yeah, land Omnath next turn seems like... I have to draw land next turn. Because now he might actually have time to kill me. I might be dead in 2 turns, it's very likely. But I've been durdling far too long. Chasm Guy does a whole lot here, actually. As everybody gets +1/+1. How much damage is this then? He will actually take 12. Okay, play Omnath. Play the land. Get some pluses. Yield to them. And now the question is, will he die next turn? He takes 11. It's not like I have any choices here. I will just put the counters on the Hydra, play the Chasm Guide, and go to town. And of course that is enough. So if he doesn't kill me now, I think I win. But 6 lands. He must be missing a color. But I would not be surprised if I die here. Not in the least. Please play as the giant guy. Quarantine field for 2. Yeah, for Omnath and Hydra, that still doesn't work, does it? I will have 2 6/6s attacking. It works. No, it doesn't work. Does it work? Let's count. He attacks with the Curie Griffin. I win. I think I win. This helps. And I put the counters on him, meaning that 14 damage get through. Oh, plus 3, 17 damage get through. Intense! He had to attack there. Wow, what a weird game. Okay, we've seen Quarantine Field, but he didn't play 3 colors. Can I bring in Reclaiming Wines? I don't think so. Didn't see too many 1 toughness creatures, did I? I think I need to see another target to bring in 1 more Reclaiming Wines. I can still scour it from existence as well. I am gonna run as is. Here we go, second duel. We saw Omnath in action. And boy did he look good. Here I get the man, I get the channeler. I think I have to keep this. He mulligans the 6. I'm just gonna get red. Fertile Thicket is not needed. so much mana. So I play Fertile Thicket now. I'm gonna get the red with the natural connection. And still no pressure. Mountain. Thicket. Not using it. Because we definitely don't want to draw another land. Turn 4 Channeler is a lot earlier than what happened last time. So many lands. But we have the payoffs for it. Where is my Eldrazi? I haven't seen him ever. I'm pretty vulnerable to Quarantine Field. Lifespring Druid. Not the kind of thing I'm scared of. But now he has 4 power. But Channeler is gonna take care of that. Let's scare him. There he is. 8 mana. I can cast him next turn. And get him Quarantine Field. Fielded. So will I block with this dude? I haven't seen the white combat trick. And I think I need to see it. No, I'm not gonna block, of course. I'm gonna play the Eldrazi next turn. Giving him maximum value for his Quarantine Field, which is going to win him this duel if he has it in hand. So maybe I should block. Just to not allow him to get 2 targets with the Quarantine Field. But he doesn't attack. Oh god, I'm so vulnerable. Quarantine Field me, please. That's what I'm asking for here. And then I have only lands. Do it to me. Like they do it on the Discovery Channel.
I'm here to help.
You and me, baby. We are just Eldrazi. And we're all gonna get quarantined. High score for Quarantine Field. But he doesn't have it. So let's charge in. Attack him, my minions. And if this doesn't work, I am doomed. And it's all his mana untapped. Surely he has something here. Smite the Monsters is in the set, right? Oh, he's doing what? But, okay, and then block it with... Yeah, that works. Royal's Retribution. I wish I had a combat trick. But I'm still gonna get to do 8 damage and have a 5/5 in play. 4/4, I mean. And then Nothing. I wish I had something. But I am flooded, people. So flooded. I've taken out 2 lands of the deck. So now I only have 7 left. Shadow Glider is not gonna stop me. O3 Defender is not gonna stop me. Do I actually get to beat in with my 4/4 again? Omnath. Omnath. Do I want to use this? I don't feel very threatened yet. How many lands do I play here? Do I have a reason to play a land at all? I don't, right? I'm gonna play 1 more land. And then I'm gonna hold on to the others. So now I'm gonna Natural Aggression in response to something. Or at the end of his turn if something nasty shows up. I can still raise this configuration pretty easily, I think. And he doesn't attack. So here we go again. He can still draw the quarantine field. And there are plenty of tricks. Okay, so now they get to 3/4 and 1/5. So I just need to kill... I need to kill this guy. And then I still win. You are now 3/4. And if you have another combo trick, I have Sure Strike. Oh, he didn't block yet. Clever. So no 2-for-1 for me. He does block, so he could have the reproach, but then I would already been dead, right? Why did he block? I don't get it. I definitely do not get it. He played clever and then he just messed it up. He must have thought that I have taken 1 damage. Core Entanglers. Yeah. Well, they can't stop this. They can't stop the beating. Omnath, I summon you from the pit. Come to me, Omnath, Locust of Rage. Locust of Rage, right? He's not a locust. Giant locust. And here is Johnny. Johnny is a giant spider. Hello, he says. Full of contempt for the core entanglers, the heaviest of infantries. He only has 2 cards, so I don't see how he turns this around. And Sure Strike sure looks good here. Woohoo! Sweet! Okay, let's move on to the final. Okay, it's the final round against Galfra. This actually looks like the best hand I've seen from this deck. I have the Swell of Growth start, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. I still think you choose not to play first in this format. Uh-oh, blue. Blue means that Swell is going out. Do I want to draw a land here? I think one more land is okay. And I am going to use it for... Oh, I failed to find! And Omnath is at the bottom. But I did get my tapped land into play, which must be good. This could be a really aggressive start, couldn't it? Hit with a 3-3, next turn hit with 3-3 and 4-4. And a 3-2. Two stupid science. Uh-oh. Something big is coming. But I get to hit with my 3-3. And I don't think he will block it. But if he now gets out something huge, my plan is void. So the hit next turn will be very decisive. If I can land it. 3 colors. And he plays the Hedron Archive. Interesting. I think I want to cast this guy and kill the 2 Hedrons. That's because that means he can't do stuff with them, and he still takes 7. Because I think he's gonna play something super large now. But if he doesn't block it, he will take 10. It looks like I built an aggressive landfall deck, but that's not what my deck does at all. And he can't have something costing 6 here, so he must let this through. Oh, one of them dies, so he has something could have something costing 8. Interesting choice. Oh, he sacrificed it for 2 cards, so now we don't have to fear an Eldrazi at all. And we can safely play Swell next turn. That means that we can hit for 4, 7, 8, 10, 12. Oh, plus an extra landfall trigger. Nobody has trample. Blister pod. Swell on the rally guy, right? And now they get huge, all of them. He can block and kill one, but he's gonna take a ton. And then we have Hydra. Oh, I should have kept the forest. This must have been the best draw my deck could ever get. But I think I'm still taking out Swell. But for what? He has blocks with everything. Nothing has trample. And the Hydra is coming. He's still at 14 though, despite my aggressive landfall shenanigans. Obnixilis. He draws a card. Wow. I'm just gonna attacking. I can't kill Obnixilis with the Rending Vines, if I am correct. So I'm just gonna swing at Obnixilis here. 6 loyalty. Yeah, he's not gonna survive. Let's do this correctly then. Play the Hydra. Play the landfall. Everybody swings at Obnixilis. Who will die? Okay, now I have a pretty decent attack here. Though I fully believe that Oran Reef Hydra will be bounced. It's the 5 life guy. He's a 7/8. Oh, and he didn't have any processing. So is there a point in swinging with everything here? Maybe I get in only 3 damage. He blocks one with the... I'm not gonna attack with anything but the Hydra. Get you to 4. Maybe that was stupid. And now that would be pretty dangerous. Clutch of Currents. No. Stupid Lifespring Druid. Now we can actually do 10 damage to the Hydra. But now I'm just gonna swing with everything. Not sure that was correct. Was it correct? He concedes. This thing should be able to kill planeswalkers. But green can't do that, right? So what do we have? We have 1 damage to each creature your opponent control. And he actually had a ton of science. So I'm gonna try that over the Rending Vines. Reclaiming Wines. Because I don't think I can get his artifact. He can just sacrifice it. So Boiling Earth is in the deck. If I get to 7, I get to 4/4/2. It's gonna be great. Maybe I am the attacker in this matchup and should sideboard in the Leopard. No, I don't think that's a given at all. I had a very lucky draw here. The landfall draw. Okay, this is quite an easy mulligan. If I had 2 lands here, I think I would have to be forced to keep it. I'm mulliganing. Here I get 1 land. I have the scrying. I'm going to keep this. I heard LSV saying that you could keep 1 landers with the scry rule. After all, I have an 18 land deck. And I also have a scrying here. And I'm going to keep the land. I'm gonna get to a mountain. It's gonna be awesome. Swell of Growth seems pretty bad. And it's a combat trick now, right? That's all it is. Am I 8 drop? Am I 6 drop? This is not gonna be easy. Seek the Wilds. That card seems quite bad, I think. He reveals Lifespring Druid. It's a lot better than Sylvan Scrying, I'll tell you. I tell you that right now. For free. I'm not gonna play Evolving Wilds here. Because I'm gonna fire off the scrying now that I can. But Lifespring Druid will of course be a giant advantage for him. And all I can produce is that stupid 1/4. Well, at least he can block the Lifespring Druid. Yeah, play him. Don't think swelling will happen anytime soon. Hedron Archive looks fantastic. And now I will kill the Lifespring Druid if I have the chance. Do I have the chance? Actually, swelling now will get me to 6 mana next turn. Is that the thing? Such a horrible little effect, but it will hit. I will be able to play the Beastmaster. So I'm going to attack. It will also get me closer to the Devastator. Of course I could have done it for 2 extra damage there, but that seems so bad. So I will do it at the end of turn. Is that really worth it? Something happens. He sacrifices it for 2 cards. Oh, and it doesn't work. But I'm still gonna do it because I want to land. In play. This looks crazy bad. And we get the red man as well. And we lose our poor guy. Oh, we could of course have targeted his creature as well. So we didn't need to do that, but yeah, targeting his creatures feels inherently very wrong. Here comes the processor dude for 5 life. And we are still 2 mana from getting our Devastator. And now we actually have the process. So now I think I am in deep trouble, and Reclaiming Wines could have saved me here. But he would still have gotten the cards, so I don't think that's a good option. And now playing a 5/5 is just doesn't do a whole lot. But playing the 8/9 does. But I have to draw 2 lands in a row. And the likelihood of that is slim at best. It's actually 12 through 27 times 12 through 26. No, times 11 through 26. And that's not a lot. Maybe 20-ish%. And even then I will be at 4 life. Oh, I will block with the Mantis. Rush of Ice. And the land. Uh-oh. He played Rush of Ice. Still think it looks rather bad. And now I take a ton. Killing his land here. Then I'm dead, so I have to play the blocker. And I actually get down to 1. And no hope in sight. Though, no, I'm dead. I am dead, people. So dead. Rush of Ice. Yeah, I think his deck is... He has 3 mana as well. 3 colors of mana. What do you think of Reclaiming Wines? We still haven't seen another target for it. One more turn. He doesn't have trample, right? I have no idea how a 7/8 doesn't have trample. And we get to 7. And then we die because this guy costs 8. Okay, I'm gonna try the Reclaiming Wines line. And I'm gonna cut the Beastmaster because I still have this giant top end. Against a 3-color deck with the artifact, I think I could try it. Don't want to play first. Yeah, this is a keep. And I thicket for a land, I think. Thicket for the red land. I have scrying as well. I keep. Am I really gonna get the land? I think I get the land, because I have the landfall trigger on this guy on turn 4. I have a lot of landfall here. And now I'm definitely not sure. And I still have the scrying next time. Okay, I'm gonna play it and I'm not gonna get the land. Telling him something about my draw. Blisterpod still seems pretty bad. Oh, he has Sylvan Scrying as well. So let's look. He gets a swamp, and swamp is of course the splash for Nixilis. So it's the swamps we are targeting. Is playing Sylvan Scrying a mistake? Maybe not in sealed? Now I have 6 land already. But now the landfall stuff begins. Sky Spawner. Pay 4 mana. Wow, that's expensive. Fun with landfall. How do you handle Blisterpod here? Do you attack into it? We know he can do devastating things with his spawn. Flying Death Touch, dude. Okay, I'll trade with the Death Touch, dude. I have nothing against that. Oh, and then I play the Reach guy. You probably have to block. Trading is on. Spider. Vestige of Emrakul before the Ranger. Is it a Ranger? Yes, it is a Murasa Ranger. Okay. Process dude from hell. And now my thing that killed 1/1 seems bad to cyborg out. I think I have to take it again. That's not the card I'm gonna play this turn. The Trampler doesn't do anything. So I guess I have to try to win with the Ranger. Do we get haste? No, we get first strike. And I still need to develop so I can cast Shore Strike next turn. Shore Strike grow him. This feels precarious. But he must have the payoff. Looks like he does. Yes. Processor in the house. Though we can actually deal with it unless he can interact with the ranger. And then he will be pretty screwed actually. So play this. Pay the 4. For a 5/5. This is pretty shaky. Okay, he only has 2 cards. He has to have the specific combat trick that deals with me. So I'm gonna try to trade the ranger. Not trade, I'm gonna try to first strike Ruin Processor to death. That's what I'm gonna do, people. But he makes it sleep. And awakens a creature. So do I kill the land here? How much damage do I take then? A billion, million? I'm still killing the land. But then I can't take out the Ruin Processor next turn. I can't take out the Ruin Processor next turn anyway. I could kill the Sky Spawner. That makes me take 9, 12. That's too much. But taking 11, losing the ability to do the Shore Strike thing. There is no way out of this, is there? Sigh. Okay, even if I can deal with the Ruin Processor next turn, I am gonna die anyway. Because now I take 11, I go down to 3, I have to block everything. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna block the Sky Spawner, take 12. He's going to scry 1. Yeah, of course. My guy doesn't untap, so nothing can save me now, can it? Reclamation thing. Takes care of the land, but that's not gonna be enough. And there is no way to stop 2 damage here, right? I can only cast 2 of my spells. So Rush of Ice wins. Horrible. Rush of Ice did me in. Block. Block. No need to Shore Strike. And we 2-1. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.